Rain on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me. Clean my spirit, feed my soul. Pouring spirit, so he use me like I'm trying to change. Ain't pouring spirits, he flow through me, he just pouring rain. Lay my chains in that water, hit that blue grave. Heard your voice in Memphis, how my oldest got his name. Hey, hey, Father, tell me bad. Psalms 1 in the morning, meditating fast. Hey, you don't know what you driving, but got something fast. See my brother's life change when that whip crash. I got whiplash, where the spirit got my head turning. Time to pit trash, if I wanna serve, I Jesus serve him. It's a flash, when he coming back, what's your purpose? It's a mismatch, turn the earth flat, Kyrie. Rain on me.
All right.
Rain on me, Lord, help me go.
What is good? What is good?
Clean my spirit, feed
Orange, you glad to be back? Orange, you glad?
rain on me.
Orange, you glad to be back?
Rain on me like you did in the past. And you making it last. Better with you out living on glass. Don't go back. I never thought I'd make it without. I told the same watch out.
All right, welcome in.
Chilling with God and he working it out. Do for you, I can't do for club. The message stressing me out. Like, what? I know we lit, we up. Follow it out. I'm making it up. Rain on me.
All right, good to see you guys. W's in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. Who we got here today? What up, Danny? What up? We got Danny. We got Danny Cash. Yay. Rain on me. What up, DJ Scratches? Stephen Marty in the building. Pluto. What up, Ryder? Yay. All right, welcome in. Welcome in. I like this version. I like this version. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Only bands in the building. Yeah, let's go. Roll call time, baby. What up, Yogi? OGH, what's happening? What up, Ken Hard? What's good? What's good? Surge, Magnus in the building. All right. This is too fast for me. It's too fast. Holy. We got motion, baby. We got motion. YouTube, how we feeling? How we feeling? What is good? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. What up, Rich? What up, Captain? Shane in the building. Z Gamer in the house. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Nightbot in the building. Let's go. What up, 3 Ants? What up, Daniel? Daniel! Yo, we're getting Daniel back. We're getting Daniel back. Did we get the truck? Did we get the truck vibes, though? Winner, you can't keep a winner down. You just can't. You just can't do it. What up, Valerio? All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Welcome in. Welcome in. Clubhouse. How we feeling? How we feeling? YouTube, how we doing? Great to see y'all. Great to see y'all. Let's go. Daniel. There he is. Man, I get excited. When I see some of the homies coming on, fighting back, I get so pumped up, man. I get so pumped up. Yeah. All right, let's get into it, gang. Let me go ahead and pray for y'all real quick, and then let's just give thanks for the opportunity to be here today, and then we'll begin our session. All right, let's do this. Father God, we thank you for another opportunity, Lord, another New York session. We thank you for the work that's being done here. Thank you for touching hearts and minds and pockets here, Lord. We just give you the glory for all the blessings, all the lessons, and everything in between, Lord. We thank you for the harvest, for we know that is plentiful. And we just pray that you continue to send more workers, more disciplined, more patient, more focused 8-figure traders. We thank you, Lord, and we just give you all the glory for blessing our session here day in and day out, keeping it fresh, keeping it pure, and keeping it brand new as always. We thank you and we give you all the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's do this. Wow, what a work. Man, the last 3.5 years, so many lives have been impacted. So many lives have changed. So many family victories. It's just been an absolute blessing. And to just think that we're just getting started is absolutely mind-blowing, right? Insane. Insane. All right, let's get into it. Pizza King, how are you? How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see y'all guys. 4,739. Yeah, I'm sorry. We got just too much motion. What's up, Julia? What's good? What's good? DeMarco, how we feeling, brother? All right, let's do this. Today is Tuesday. It is March 10th, and it's another day in the office, baby. Another day for us to be patient, to be disciplined, to continue to keep our eyes locked in on what it is that we want in the future, right? Today's decision, build the future that you're looking for, right? So today is Tuesday. It is March 10th, and we really got nothing going on here today. You got some yellow folders, a little 8:15 yellow folder here, and then you'll have a 10 a.m. yellow folder. Nothing that should really bother us in the markets at all. Tomorrow is where we're going to start seeing some crazy volatility, I'm sure, with CPI. So it'll be very interesting to get this report tomorrow, but we'll focus on that tomorrow. Today, let's just focus on the day. It looks like we can just dive straight into technicals. No news, nothing too crazy in our way here. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, nothing too crazy. So let's move into the technicals. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Sub to the channel, and let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into it. You guys ready? Little likey, little sub. If you guys aren't subbed to the channel yet, and you've been showing up here every day, now's your time, man. Now's your time. All right, let me lower this music just a little bit. Clubhouse, let me know when the music is good, and then we'll rock and roll here. By the way, Clubhouse, if you guys can, give the stream a like. Give the stream a like. We good? Music good? All right, cool. All right, let's get into it then. Let's talk about gold here. Let's talk about NQ. We'll start with gold. We'll start on the daily time frame, and we'll work our way down from here as we always do. So it looks like our daily candle here. We did close bearish yesterday, but we had a lot of rejection yesterday. Looks like it happened more so after the stream, but we ended up really rejecting out of that support level on the daily time frame. So massive rejection. The one thing that I'm looking at here though is we did stay below. So although we rejected, right, we did close below this range that we've been paying attention to here over to the left. So that doesn't mean I'm not open for buys. I'm certainly open for buys here today as we are approaching the highs here, and we do get that rejection from yesterday's candle. So I am open to take the buys, but let's see what we do as we approach this daily, previous daily top wick right now. So let's drop down to the 4 hour. Really just a bunch of consolidation on the daily. Like nothing special is happening here, right? Like no trends. No higher highs, no higher lows, just simply consolidation, right? So just keep that in mind. And by the way, there's CPI tomorrow. So that is no surprise that we're chopping around here on the daily time frame right now. All right, so completely normal. Let's go over to the 4 hour. The 4 hours looks a little bit confused here, would you say? So it looks like we're up in the highs at this point. You got resistance up here. Price is beginning to just like we did here. Like we did. Let me grab this. Like we did here and here and here. Boom. There, right? We may reject here, but we also may push through. So we did break the lows earlier. I noticed here 4 hour is not having a good time though, right? We closed with no top wick. Next candle closed up kind of like just weak doji. Next candle closed up just weak doji, and now we're sitting with an hour left on this guy here, and it hasn't really made much of a move. So not the greatest daily, not the greatest 4 hour, although we did close bullish here. Keep in mind we are at resistance, but again, I am open for the buys here if we start breaking 4 hour and daily highs. So let's take a look at the lower time frame here, like the 1 hour. 1 hour is trying to set up, so it looks like we had some support sitting at like 83. So you got a lot of support at 83. You have a lot of resistance sitting right here at 93. So 100 pip range, but very difficult to trade in, right? Very choppy. As you can see, a lot of rejection here to the top side as we approach this resistance level. A lot of rejection here as well, really trying to fill that range, right? Everything keeps driving down, coming all the way down, but just rejecting out. So there's got to be some sort of issue going on with this zone down here at like 66 that is stopping price. So let's take a look at the 30-minute. 30-minute also has some support here. We got resistance. So sheesh, yeah, just that's what you call pre-CPI, I guess, here today. Not the greatest price action at all, right? 15 minutes struggling a little bit here as well. So yeah, we'll have to see about this. Let's take a look at the 4 hour again. 4 hour very confused here, so no wonder the lower time frames don't have a clue on what they're doing. I am going to be bullish based off of that 4 hour here. So if we do get some closures above resistance, right, then there's a high chance that we can probably fill that wick up there at 08. So we'll see about that. 30 minute is just nasty here, so I think we just gotta wait. I think we gotta wait. I don't think there's anything familiar that I say, hey, look, that move right there makes me money all the time, right? So that's the thing here today. So we'll see. We'll see about, you know, the closures above to go ahead and fill that wick. But all in all, just a very choppy higher time frame and very choppy lower time frame here today. Yeah, maybe 15-minute plays. If we can come all the way back up, right, we can look to take some sells, or maybe we could look to take some buys here if we come back down to 79. But we may just get a ranging 4 hour candle here for the next hour or so. But like I said, if we do break the highs, very high chance we can move up. But yeah, very dangerous, man. Resistance, rejection, resistance, not the greatest price action here. So we'll see if price can move around a little bit and make way for us. Like I said, maybe if we can start rejecting off the highs. Keep in mind, this is over 100 pip range here, so we got room to trade in the range. But yeah, it's gonna be a little shaky here today, a little shaky here, right? Again, so daily confused, 4 hour confused, lower time frames consolidating. Makes perfect sense. So what do? We wait for logical opportunities to sell at the top of the range or buy at the bottom. So we'll see about all that. We are kind of moving down here, which is nice. If you guys, any of my trend traders, out there, you guys can see like we're maybe trying to move down a little. So we'll see if we can get any rejection out of that zone there and possibly take some sells for that 4 hour candle to start going back down. So yeah, that's it. Other than that, sheesh, it's very rare, but I almost got nothing here. No real good opportunities presenting themselves right here in this overall range. So let's see if we can get some wicks out of here though, and see if we can still trade this 100 pip zone here today. All right, cool. Really crappy. Yes, very, very, 4 hours struggling. Yeah, very, very tough price action here today. But you never know. You know, all we need is something like this and some volume and rejections, and all of a sudden the skies clear up and the sun comes out and the buzzers start buzzing and the fade starts fading and the W's start pouring in and the money starts being made. So you just can't count the day out, right? So we'll see what happens as we approach 51.96 here today, and we'll see what we could do with it. All right. What up, Spidey? Spidey in the chat. Yo, Clubhouse. Funny. Yeah, give the likes. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Yeah, we'll see what happens with gold. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ here today. Oh, NQ. Do we get a lower wick here? Let's see if we even want buys. Let's take a look at what's going on. So, okay, daily daily ain't that much better, I'll tell you that. So, from one crappy range to another. So your daily time frame is really struggling, right? A lot of consolidation here. You can see a candle just pop down and popped right back in the range. Just very, very tough price action again here on the NASDAQ here on the daily. 4 hour though. 4 hours been moving up here. So can we get a retracement, right? I think if we can get closures below support, that actually looks good. You got a lot of issues, right, to the north side here. Just a lot of resistance, especially these ones here. That looks like price is beginning to reject, right? We do need somewhat of a pullback on the 4 hour. As you can see, we've been moving up for so long, right? It'd be nice to maybe come back down into these ranges, maybe some ranges like here, and get that pullback. So can we anticipate that happening? Let's see. We already broke the 4 hour lows. We really just want to see a closure, right? A nice closure below here would really set us up. You got no bottom wick on that previous 4 hour candle down there. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is little range. We've been moving down pretty nicely, but I think it's time for a slight pullback here. So let's put a zone here, and we can now monitor this area and say, okay, look, if price ends up closing below, that's going to be that 4 hour now trying to re-break its own low. You got a lot of clean range to the downside here. So I am definitely open to taking some sells. And then in terms of like the buys here, right, being that the 4 hour is technically still bullish along with the daily, I will be open to potential buys if this 1 hour candle can close above 95 here. So we got like 12 minutes for that. Let's see if we can get a 1 hour closure above, and if we do, then we got a 1 hour inverted celery, and we should begin to move up here on the daily. All right, so that's it. That's it. Let's keep it simple here today. Let's stay patient. Let's stay disciplined, and let's keep our main goal here today, right? The main focus is to just show up here, be consistent, be disciplined, and look for the best trade according to what you see make you the most money. All right. For me, it's the playbook. For most of you guys, it's the playbook. But for some of you guys, it's your own positions, and that's totally fine. All right. I know you guys are here for some mindset and mentality, so that works as well. But let's sit tight and let's wait for the A+. Yeah? Let's do it. What up, Energy? What's good? What up, Noobs? How are you? Zach, good to see you, man. Give me 1 sec, guys. Little Tea Time Tuesday going down here today. Little Tea Time Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's up, Gary? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, great session there yesterday. A lot of good questions. A lot of good topic of conversation. I hope you guys learned some things yesterday. Hope you took away a couple ideas that could help you. And now we're here. We're here today. So we'll see what we do now as we approach 96 here on Goldie. Daniel, what's poppin', man? Did I mention I love to see when winners rise? Did I mention that earlier? Man, I love to see it. I just truly do, man. What accounts are we using? You can use Top One, Top Step. We're using a company called Lucid, Tradeify. I think most of them have TT discount codes. So, yeah, any one of those. A lot of traders are trading on a live account too, Daniel. So I just want to see you in the truck. That's all. That would just make my entire day. I just want to see you in that truck. Yo, Rich, I like the background. Looking rich. He got it in his name. He's rich. Live accounts rock. Yo, live accounts been rocking and rolling, baby. Rocking and rolling. Yeah. What's up, Matt? How are you, bro? What's up, Austin? Good to see you. Mr. Gems, where is he? He should be here soon. He should be here soon. Maybe just in time for this closure here. So today our pretty much our goal is to look for the best playbook setups as close as we can to the highs here. So if we're going to take sells, we want to take them from way up here. If we're going to take buys, then we want to take them from down here. So what we don't want to do is we don't want to take the buy that, you know, or the sell, I should say, that looks like this, right? We don't want to take this sell, right? That sell already happened. It happened without us, right? We also don't want to, right, if we're getting ready to take a buy, we don't want to take this buy, right? We certainly don't want to take the buy that looks like this. That's just going to be a mid-range trade, probably not going to be that good. So what do we want to do? We want to take these moves, right? Buys off the very bottom of the range. That way we have all that traffic to move up, and same deal with the sells, right? We want really want that candle to stay put right about there, right? Leave us a wick, and then have an opportunity to take a sell from the top of the range here. Something like that. 25K, let's go. Yeah, that's enough to do some damage, 25K. Yeah, I think last year I started an account with 30K, and we pumped it up to 100K. And I don't know, chat, what was that? That was like 2.5 months, I think. 2.5, maybe 3 months. So doubled the income. Basically, I remember I took 60 G's out. So I took my 30 plus 30, and then I left 30 in. And then just built that one back up. So live accounts you could do a lot of great stuff on, but you know, you got to have the skill. You got to make sure you're skilled up first and make sure you're responsible with that money, and yeah, then go to work. Go to work, baby. Go to work. So 25K is definitely a great amount. I'm not going to lie, I did probably risk a little bit heavy on some of those trades for sure, but again, I like to risk heavy. You know, it's kind of part of my style. Let's see. Just ordered the book Becoming Supernatural. Great book. Great book. Why not? Hey, we talked a while yesterday about just becoming supernatural. Too many Dans? There's never too many Dans. We need more Dans. If your name is Dan, this is your calling to come join us in the clubhouse, Dan. We need more Dans out there. What makes you decide whether or not you want to trade in a range? You guys. If I was here by myself, I'd probably be like, all right, I'm off to play a little earlier tea time today, right? But today, I don't mind trading from the top, buying from the bottom, selling from the top, But again, probably if I looked at this in the morning, and I would probably stick around till 9:30, and then whatever. If nothing happens, nothing happens. But it's a bit of a tough day, right in front of CPI. So we're still here. We're here for potential moves, but we got to have the perfect move here today. New York time did change. Yup. Yeah. Yeah, so we did change our clocks here in the U.S. So right now it's 8:54 a.m. Oh my goodness, 8:54 a.m. here. So whatever time you got, I think that this will be the switch up for the next 2 weeks as well. So risk according to your own potential. Yeah, risk according to your own relationship with risk, your own appetite for risk. Not everyone has the same appetite or relationship with money. So money is like a friend that you should build a relationship with. A lot of people have a really bad relationship with money, just from my observation, and it's no wonder to me that they don't have any, right? It's when you're always saying, I never got any money, or oh my God, it's so hard to come around money. Money's not easy to come by. Your parents ever said that? Money's not easy to come by. Yeah, it is. It's so easy to come by. It just comes naturally, supernaturally, every single day. It flows. Not enough of it. I can't stop it. It flows in such abundance that sometimes it knocks me off my feet. How about your parents speaking to you like that? Right? Then all of a sudden, as you grow up, you get a really good relationship with money, and you understand how to use it as a tool. But, if you're anything like me, my mom always said, what do you think? Money grows on trees? Kind of. What do you think? Money just comes out of thin air? Yeah, actually, I do. So what we were told was kind of a lie, white lie. They didn't mean to lie to us, but they lied. Pulling up to my old house earlier after the gym. Wow, amazing. Let's go. Yep. What's good, Q? How are you, brother? Welcome in. Orange, baby, orange. Orange, you glad to be back? We got orange everything today. I'm even ready to play pickle. I even got orange pickleball paddles. I got orange everything. Orange hat, orange hoodie, orange paddle, orange XS, orange iPhone. I don't know, man. Feeling orange today. See Melly. How we feeling? Yeah, time change. Yup, time change. President's orange? Have I heard of the book, The Art of Silence of Technical No, I don't think I have. Nope, I don't think I have. My parents sometimes said that they don't print money, so here I am. Let's go. The big M, we printing, baby. I didn't do any orange juice, no. I didn't do any orange juice. The one they sell at the stores is just way too highly intoxicated with unnatural sugars and a lot of other things. Simz, yo, what up, Rafi? Rafi in the build. Hey, how are ya? Great to see you, mate.
Good morning, good morning. Good to see you, my brother. How you doing? How you feeling?
Incredible. How about you?
Man, blessed. Blessed to open up my eyes, take a breath, and be back here with the champs. Can't ask for any better than that, man.
No, you can't. Orange, you
No,
glad to
wife
see
is healthy,
Rafi?
baby's healthy,
Yeah.
mom is healthy. We're all healthy out here, bro. We all winning. Sheesh.
Healthy, wealthy, baby. Healthy, wealthy.
There you go. There you go. How we doing, Clubhouse? How we doing, YouTube?
Hey, how are ya? Give Rafi a big hey, how are you, you know? Oh, big hey, how are ya?
I'm waiting for Johnny's. How are you?
He's coming. He'll be here. He'll be here soon. Hey, we got Daniel in the house. We got Daniel here.
Daniel.
I'm just trying to see that truck. I'm just trying to see the side of Daniel's head while we're closing partials, and he's just spamming W's from the truck, from the highway in Texas, major highway. That's all I'm trying to see.
It's been a while, bro. It's been a while.
Hey, you can't keep a winner down. You know, sometimes a winner gotta just bounce for a second and figure things out, and you know, just put things in place and switch things and finagle it right to get it working on their side again. And you know, that's what winners do. So doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. No truck? Oh man. All right, at least we get to see you though. Yo, bro, honestly, when you become an 8-figure trader, you should just drive around in a truck and take trades.
No, literally.
Just stream that, bro. All right, we got no closure yet, so that's good. I'd rather take this trade around 9:15 anyway. So let's see if we can get another pop here. Nice rejection, closure, and then yeah, you know, sells from up here are probably going to be our best bet here today. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see how NQ closed there on the hourly. Ah, Doji. No closure above on NQ. Yeah, 30-minute close below, 15-minute close below. So nothing yet here. That hourly closure would have been nice. But we'll see. Again, 4-hour, very confused here on all pairs. Gold and the NASDAQ here. Just very confusing times on the 4-hour, but we'll see what's going to happen. How was, did you trade London, Rafi?
No, I told Magnus, if you show up, I show up. He didn't show up, so no deal.
Magnus? Oh, an Asian,
Yeah,
an Asian.
no, for Asia, remember yesterday? I told him, if you show up for Asia, I'll be there for London. He said, we'll see. No show, no deal.
All right. I actually would have been in London last night had it actually been the true 1:30 a.m. I stayed up last night till like 2. And then I realized that the day before, the link was sent out an hour later. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot daylight saving.
Okay.
So, yes, I took that as a sign to just go to sleep.
So maybe I need to check that out. Did they change their time too, or?
Not yet. That's why it'll be like 2:30 Eastern instead of 1:30 right now.
Yeah. So London Open will be 3 a.m. for me now instead of 2.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or really 4 a.m. I think. Wait, you're an hour back, right? Hour back.
What time is it for you?
8 or 9 a.m. 9:02.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. for me.
Okay, so yours would be 3 then. So I think London Open right now is 4. Yours will be 3. Yeah.
Yep.
For 2 weeks. I don't know why we do that, but we do it.
So confusing, bro. Like I've been in this country way too long, and I still can't get this whole thing. It's crazy.
The Prather Trader. How we feeling, big dog? I think it's almost time for a steak. What do you think? Finagle.
Time for a steak.
Finagle. Where can I find you live on Asia? You can find us in the clubhouse. So if you guys join the clubhouse, which is basically our live streaming network where we stream all the sessions. You can catch us in there. Yeah, every day. Every day. Asian last night, phenomenal. We tried waiting and waiting and waiting. We just could not get this opportunity, so we ended up calling it. I'm glad we did call it because, yeah, it was just kind of rangy for the most part.
I feel like the last few days has been, we're there, but
Yep,
doesn't give
right
you
on
the
opportunity,
final
but
thing.
never
Yeah.
falling in the lap. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Asian. I think after CPI, we should be looking a lot better. What up, Arrow Sassy? Good morning. Good morning. Doing great. Join
Hey,
Trade
Sassy,
C.
what's poppin', brother?
Okay, cool. How you guys liking Trade C?
Have you gotten it yet?
Nah, I haven't used it yet. Nope.
I hear some of the guys have had issues like freezing. I think I saw somebody like took a trade and after TP like froze or something. I haven't had anything like that happen, but I like it
Nice.
so far.
Yeah, I haven't heard too much, but so far it seems like people like the platform. Clubhouse, yeah. It's live streaming, but I mean mainly it's where we're looking to pretty much create the largest like disciplined trading community, just built around our goals, our patience, our structure with our playbook, and we're just trying to move as a unit, So it's pretty much like a hedge fund, just like an online hedge fund in a way. That's the way I see it. That's what we're gonna grow it into at some certain points down the road. So it's basically like just a huge group of patient and disciplined traders focused on their future goals and lining everything up with structure when it comes to just trading the system that we call the playbook. Yeah. No issues for you? Yeah, no. Yeah, I haven't heard of many issues, but I'm sure like any new platform is going to deal with something. What does sometimes won't execute? Oh, it does it doesn't execute your order sometimes. Oh, damn. Well, you don't want that.
Definitely not.
Lucas, how we feeling, big dog? What's good? What's good? That happened to you? Oh, yeah, see? A couple people. I think just like any new platform, you're going to get some hiccups here and there. Why can't the time change at once? I know. Why do we even have to change the time? Like, it's just... It makes no... That's how you just know that time is truly made up. I love that alien page. You go, yeah, man. They're all talking about time's running out. It's like, if they're running out of time, why don't they just make more of it? They already made the time that they got. You're in your first drawdown without me. Ooh. Let's go. How'd you handle it, brother? How'd you handle it? Sounds like you handled it well. By the way, you'll be in drawdown thousands of times in your career. Thousands of times. So just, draw. Nothing wrong with being in drawdown, right? Like, again, sometimes we'll get in a little early. Sometimes price isn't ready. And we'll sit in some drawdown. But again, nothing really wrong with that. Only if you're over trading, or I should say over risking, are you going to really deal with any of those issues while you're in. If you're not over trading or over risking, then you're really not going to deal with any issues while in drawdown. I think the biggest issue that most people don't really want to admit is that they just don't want to lose a trade. Like, they're just risking too much money that they can't even accept their loss. So that was like me for the first year and a half in my trading. I just risked too much. I just thought, okay, I only thought about the winning side of it. And again, I'm all about perspective and looking at it as, optimistically and, hoping for the best and blah, 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 right? But we got to understand reality as well, and that we're playing the probability game. So, when I get into a trade, there's like a 25-30% chance that I could lose that trade. So if I'm not okay with the loss, like a lot of us think we're okay with the loss, because again, we're only thinking about if price rolls into profit. We're not thinking about if it rolls back on us, right? Because once it starts rolling back on us and we go into drawdown, now we really realize, you know what? Maybe our teeth go, like, oh my God, maybe I wasn't willing to risk this amount of money, right? And you start realizing. So I think most people they put up too much money that they can handle, and that's the reason why they make irrational decisions. Because I can bet you probably all the money in my bank account, you would handle a lot of your trades differently if you were only risking a $1 per trade. I bet you wouldn't go break even as quickly. I bet you wouldn't, close and draw down. I bet you wouldn't go like 10 pips in profit and just close, right? Meanwhile, your TP is 30 pips. I bet you wouldn't. So again, a lot of it is just the fact that you're putting up too much money, right? And again, it sounds great if you win that trade, but chances are if you go in drawdown, you're going to mismanage that. And by the way, chances are if you go in profit, you'll mismanage it as well, because again, you're going to be like, oh my God, that's so much money. Let me just close it here. Meanwhile, the market will offer you way more money, right? But again, when that risk is too high, whether you're in profit or in drawdown, you will close that trade too early. So try and get into the habit of letting your parameters get hit, letting yourself stay composed in the trade. And usually the only way that can happen is if you can truly accept the loss that you're putting up, right? So if it's $1,000, that means you have no problem losing that, right? That's a really big missing piece in trading, because again, everybody wants to make a lot of money, and I get it. But as we always talk about, you gotta slow down a little bit. If you want to do this thing right, get used to the trades playing out and then up your size. Let's get it. I was copy trading 2 accounts and one hit TP, the other's still in the trade. Man. You guys should look into Trade Syncer. We just got a 15% discount code with them. You can copy trade multiple. So let's say you have Tradeify accounts and Top 1 accounts. You could actually copy them all. So normally we can only copy Top Step with Top Step, Tradeify with Tradeify, Top 1 with Top 1. But now if you're working with multiple companies and you have multiple accounts, you can hook them all onto one copy trader with Trade Syncer, and then you just trade one account and it copies on pretty much all of them. So it works really good so far from what I've seen with some of the guys. So yeah, if you want to try it out, code TTE. I think it's like tradesyncer.com or something, and you can get yourself a nice copy trader. Copy trader. I really liked it because you can copy trade multiple companies. So we really have not been able to do that, right, before. So with that, you can literally take your Top Step accounts and your Top 1 and your Tradeify, right, and kind of mix them all together, which is pretty dope. Truth is, I started risking so small that the gains weren't big enough to get excited about, so that it kept me a lot. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There shouldn't really be too much excitement going on here. Again, I get it. It's awesome to make money, but like there really shouldn't be any emotions really at all, whether they be exciting or just, like losing and like just feeling bad. Like there really shouldn't be much, it should be very straightforward, right? Very like, you don't want to get too highs on the highs. You don't want to get too low on the lows. You just want to stay like right here, man. Even keel right here. Just if you can keep that pace, this is the pace that I like to keep. I just keep pace every day, every month, every year. I don't really get high on the highs. I don't really get bummed out on the lows. I don't jumping up and down for my winning trades. Well, maybe sometimes I do. Maybe like 2 or 3 out of 100, I get pretty excited. But other than that, it's just business as usual. And same thing with my losses. I really don't get upset, you know, about my losses. I understand that the playbook will do the job if I just remain right here, just steady, composed, collected, and just move forward. So another day. Yes.
Johnny in the house.
Hey, Johnny. Johnny.
Let me hear a good hey, how are ya?
Get a big hey. How are you? Where's my excess? That's the question. Johnny Gems. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
There he is.
Hey, okay.
My boys.
Okay. How you doing, brother? Good
Boys.
morning.
Man, good morning. Good morning. I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. How you boys doing?
You know how it is. We're blessed with the winners out here, bro.
Yes,
Grateful
sir.
to be back.
Phenomenal, brother.
Let's get
Healthy,
it.
wealthy, whole. Feeling like a quadrillion bucks here today.
Love it, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Love it, bro. I love the energy. Let's
Hey.
get it. Beautiful. Yeah, back with the family. No better place to be. What's up, chat? How y'all doing? Great to be back.
Great
Feeling
to
a
be
banger
back.
trader today. The patience has to pay. It has
Yes,
to.
sir.
So, feeling it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Remember the only story that matters. I told Alea this the other day. The couple big girls rolled by her on their. We were all on bikes, and the bigger girls rolled by on their bike, and she goes, "Hi," you know, and she's so nice, and the girls go, "Hi," and I guess she overheard them say, "You know, her bike is small." She goes, "Daddy, they said my bike's small." I'm like, "Well, it kind of is. You know, they're a lot bigger kids than you are, so they have bigger bikes and blah 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 blah." And she understood, and I say, "Honey, remember." The only story in life that matters is the one you tell yourself. She goes, "All right, Dad. All right." So, hey, same thing to you guys. The only person's story that matters is yours, right? The one that you tell yourself. So keep that in mind in this lovely game of life we play. Yeah, a lot of people are just so torn up by other people's comments and ideas towards them. And I gotta tell you, man, if I would have took the opinions of others serious, I would be pushing a lawnmower right now, sneezing 100 times a minute, doing manual labor for $4,000 to $5,000 a month. All right, so I just want you to know, do not listen to the opinions of others. If you got a dream, if you got a goal, go after it. You got a shot here to change your entire life. I promise you, you can do it. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take more discipline, more commitment than you've ever committed anywhere else. I promise you, this is not an easy game, but if you can put it together, you can put it together, and it can change your entire life. So, you know, if I listen to the opinions of others, I'd either be, you know, pushing a lawnmower right now, or I'd be driving a tractor trailer truck somewhere, delivering dirt and stone. And not that there's anything wrong with those two career paths. It's just it wasn't for me, right? But that would have been where I would have been directed had I not been able to think on my own. So I'm so grateful that I've been able to think on my own, and I'm encouraging you guys to do the same. What's good? Yo, the
You're not
Prather
wrong, man.
Trader. When are you pulling up? That's my. Actually, I'll be in your neck of the woods next week. That's right. Maybe we could link up. Maybe you could put us on with a good steakhouse over there. All right, Goldie 4 Hour making a decision here, huh?
Yo, for real, bro. I seen that.
4 Hour
I
trying to
like
make
the
a
cells,
statement.
too. Yep.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're actually not bad at all.
Yep.
We got a couple ranges up here. So
Yeah.
we got another one at 5207. Very curious to see what we do at this wick here. I think we broke daily highs. Yeah, broke daily highs now too. So we'll see.
See.
930 creeping on us here. Creeping on us.
There.
Sizing down till this darn market behaves. Nice, nice. And again, you should learn a lot in that process of sizing down. Oh, we get a holy at the end. I actually never listened to the full song. Yeah, I've only heard it on Instagram. Is money in the landscaping business? Yeah, there's money in every business. Just what kind of money? What kind of money? And what do you have to do to get it? See, it's not about the money, it's how do you make it? How does it come in? What do you do? What do you do to get it? Right? That's, in my opinion, the value of money is determined by the time it takes you to get it. So that's why one person can value $100 and one person can throw it out of a helicopter, right? It just doesn't matter. So it's just really all about how long it takes you to get the money. That kind of correlates the value to it. And landscaping, I have a buddy who owns a landscaping company. I got one. Internet money though, yeah, that's
where it's at. Capital income, bro.
Some
Over
people
active
like
income.
Yeah. Yep.
You already know.
30-minute celery. 30 celery. Where at?
Nowhere.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, which candle?
We brought in the volume.
That 4 hour, baby. That 4 hours, like, you know what? I'm making a decision here. I'm making a decision.
Good, bro. Good, because it seemed like it was super confused.
It was. It still is.
Having resistance. Yeah.
It still is.
Yep.
She could do whatever she wants in life. She said, okay, Dad, and ran off. Just, yeah, there you go. And you know what? You don't have to sit there and be like, honey, did you understand that? Did you get it? Like, dude, she's 3, right? It's just a nice, it's like plant the seed, right? By the way, from 1 to 6 year old, your kids are just trying to make sure they're safe, you know? So just just give them that. And then from 6 on, that's when you just want to start popping those seeds, just programming them for success and abundance and joy and happiness. That internet money. How about London? How about it? Did you guys do anything in London? Anyone out there?
In London, nah, bro. Nothing good. Just kind of ranging.
Yep.
We followed the plan exactly, Zach. We did our job in London.
Did the job. TT meetup.
Asian too, nothing. Did our job there though as well.
Asian, we tried, man. We waited and waited. We actually did get that move down right here. So we talked about this move going down last night. Try to wait on it, but that 15, you see how it made the most of the move? We were waiting for closures below it right here. So we just drove down. I was looking at it here, but I wasn't going to settle for that entry. So I let it go.
It seemed like after the London stream, there was a nice move as well, but I didn't take it.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone in the chat took it, but yeah, like after the stream happened, those sells, like the move down off resistance.
Right here.
Like, yeah. What time was that? Oh no, it was may have been the other one.
This was 7:30. This is a 15-minute time frame though. Maybe the 30.
Oh, okay.
6 a.m. maybe.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, that's it. We were kind of looking for that after London, but yeah.
Beautiful.
Gotta hop off.
Beautiful. We got a little juice box.
Yep.
Wow, Goldie. Bye-bye. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ here. Anything? Nothing. Wow. Been really patient the last couple weeks. Yeah, conserving. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. I've been very disciplined. Very, very disciplined. Very patient. Been taking like 1 to 2 trades a day, if that. 1 to 2 trades. It's been a good month so far. Haven't ran into much trouble. I don't think we've really lost much here. No, not much. So 100%. Yeah, pretty much 100% every day. So just being patient, just being disciplined, sticking to the plan, not deviating at all. At all. No time for deviation. The money's too good when you follow the plan. It's too good.
That's why we don't mind having a couple no trade sessions, right? That's why we don't stress over, you know, not getting paid in certain sessions, right? We know the long-term goal. We were talking about this in Asian session too, but one of the biggest traits of a winner and the biggest thing I seen, you know, from Nick as well was he was a long-term thinker. He didn't need the results right away, right? He knew that they would come long-term, right? He trusted his process, he understood it, and he applied it. And we need to do the same thing too, you know? Yeah. We don't need to get paid today. We know over a series of trades we get paid.
And look, I wanted it. Like I wanted the results short term, but I knew that the game is long term, right? So even though I want, right? Like again, I always say it, but you can't have everything you want in life when you want it. So yeah, it's that long game. That long game keeps you in it too. If you only play the short game, then you're too discouraged and you end up quitting.
So gotta play the long game. Long-term thinker.
Am I in buys on gold? Yeah. Just I forgot to even put my trade thing up here. Let me fix that. Yeah, so just, you know, your average YouTube guru, just rolling here, baby. We're just rolling. Full TP hit. Take a picture of that. Tag me on Instagram.
Post it, bro.
No, we're not.
Link in there.
Unfortunately, we're not that good. Maybe the other guru is. Take some profits? No, not yet. We still got plenty of room to go here of the day. I don't take 1 to 6s. It's either 1 to 10 or nothing. What would be the best setup I'm looking for here? Probably a fade. Probably that's really what we're looking for here. If we can catch maybe even like an inverted celery type of deal where maybe you get a candle that closed without a top wick, next candle, you know, gives it that last pump up and rejects, I'd be open to taking this trade right here. Boom, on the way back down into 5207. If we don't get that, then I might be a little trigger happy today. Yeah, and if we kind of make a low here and then kind of move up and really fail at this point and re-break the low, especially while the volume's coming in, then I may also be open to that trade here today as well and try and catch something like this on the way back down. So we'll see. It's all about how the candles close and how they look. We have 5 minutes left here, so option 1 might be the vibe, but option 2 is always in my back pocket, so we'll see. 15:30, 1 hour tapping target. Yay! That's why I'm open for the sells here. So we'll see. Yeah, this is my target right here, 50, 54, or 52.35 here. So we'll see. See what we do. No bottom wick either, by the way, on the current hourly candle. So keep that in mind too. Bump, bump. Fades today. We'll see. We'll see. Co-host John. Yeah. Co-host. All right. Let's move that. All right. So let's see what happens as we approach 9:30 here. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Might have some volatility coming. I know we already got to push up, but do we come back down here for 9:30? We'll see. Money is as opposed to following the plan. Yeah, a lot of traders do that. A lot of traders just mainly focus on the money, not realizing that the plan, right? The playbook, the actual system of making the money is really the most important piece. So we actually try and talk about that a lot here. Try and talk about it a lot.
Yep. when you have a stronger desire to follow your system that makes the money rather than follow the outcome or the money part of it, that's where maturity and trading happens a lot. That's where traders start to accelerate in their performance when they focus on the system over the outcome.
Yeah.
So do whatever you got to do, you know, to get your mind focused on it. Write down a piece of paper if you have to.
Yep, just treat it like a business. That's what it is. It's crazy because I know most people will not treat this like a business, and I know that they're not going to get paid. As much as they talk, you know, a good game, they're not going to make money long term. The money made here is not loud. It's not, you know, machine gunned, right? It's very like, it's like hunting, you know. It's very like quiet, composed, and selective, you know. And when you do that, that's where you get your kills. That's where you make your money. Anyone that's too hype and too hyper and, you know, they're all excited about wins, that just tells you that they don't even expect to win, right? If you're like super pumped up that you won the trade, that means you probably thought you were going to lose, right? So it's like, if you just keep it simple, quiet and composed, right? Execute like a hunter, I know you're going to make money. But if you're all over the place and you're buying here and you're selling there, like, man, it's just, the pros are laughing. They're giggling a bit, you know, because they know what's behind, right? They know what's to come. So, man, just slow down, right? Stay composed, keep it simple, and treat this thing like a real business, and it will pay you like one.
Facts, bro. Nick taught me too, you know, success is built through small daily actions repeated consistently. You know, all we gotta do is one simple habit here today. Follow the plan. If we do that today, if we do that tomorrow and the next day, you know, we're building success, literally. So, you know, just take it one day at a time.
Yeah. All right, 9:30's here. So, look, if we can get a lower wick here, right, and then start to move up in attempts to fill this wick, right, especially if we break the high, we can actually put a sell stop on the break of that low for price to come back into 07 here. So, let's see if we can make a low, attempt to fill the wick, possibly even break the high, and then maybe sell stops coming in. If not, then we wait for the break of the highs, the closure back below, and then we take the sells at 945. Potentially. We'll see. We'll see. NQ buys, best of luck. I don't really take a trade at 930 on NQ.
It's already juicing.
It'd be dangerous. It'd be dangerous. But you got this like 1 hour inverted celery I really like playing out here, but I would have loved to see that previous 1 hour candle just close above all this here to the left. So I'll wait on NQ till things settle down off the open, and then possibly look for opportunities there. But Goldie, can we get a little top wick here? A little top wick and we should be good. Do you wait from 9 to 10? Yeah, I think 9 to 10 is one of the best times to trade, especially if you guys are trading gold like I do. 9 to 10 a.m. is probably the best trading window, hourly window, pretty much of the whole day. So we're talking about 24 candles in that day. The 9 a.m. candle tends to be the best one. Quick money kills, man. Yeah, it does. It does. Easy in, easy out. And then it's crazy because, like, what do you do? Even if you do get the money, you end up blowing it because it came in so quick. But when you're disciplined and you went through your ups and downs and you didn't shortcut the process and you earn it, man, I remember when I was broke, I would go through the mall and be like, oh, I wish I can get that. Man, I would get that. If I had some money, I'd get that. I sure get that. And now that the money's here, I'm like, I'm not wasting my money on that. I don't want that. You know, I knew what it took to get this money, right? It wasn't just a little wing. It wasn't just a fast, you know, quick money thing, right? It took a lot of grit. It took a lot of hard work, determination. So you'll find it interesting where right now you may want certain things that once you run into like the money that you're looking for, you're not even going to want that stuff anymore. You're going to be like, no, hell no. I know what it took to get this. Like, I'm not going to just, you know, spend my money on stuff that is just a stupid purchase. So it's pretty interesting how it all works. Has 9:30 always been 5:30? No. The U.S. did a time. They switched the clocks back around, so it's just pretty stupid.
Daylight
but
savings.
yeah, it's called daylight. It's a DLST. DLST. So just check the DLST, the daylight savings time, and yeah, you'll be good to go. But it's gonna be this time now for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, bro, Nick, you seen the sun's friggin' out there longer now.
Beaming, baby, beaming.
It's beaming. I'm like, damn, it's about to be Asian session. The sun's out still.
Yep.
I know. That's my favorite time right there.
Yeah, bro, I love it.
It's like 7 p.m. and the sun's still nice and put. That's nice.
Right, dude? It's like that summer vibe.
I do like that. Out of this whole thing, I like that. It's like 7:30, 8. It's like you see a nice little sunset.
I agree. I like it too. And then it stays like darker in the morning.
Yeah.
It does. It does. It's nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Goldie, no top wick for us.
But I think everyone else who hasn't adjusted yet with their time zone, it will adjust, I think, in like 2 or 3 weeks. So just wait it out. For
Yeah,
the
it's
next
like-
2 or 3 weeks, kind of have to go off this timing.
I think it's like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. While Goldie does Goldie, give me a sec. I'll be right back. All right.
All right.
Do your thing.
Yo, Kyle, bro, fire picture.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Where's Magnus though?
Yo, word.
Where's
We Magnuson now. And oi. Magnus and
Yeah, literally. Oi, oi.
oi. Nice, fire pick. AI is insane nowadays. Can pretty much do anything. Yo, BR beat strat in effect here. Try and make something happen on gold. Chat, how y'all feeling though? How's everyone feeling? Hope everyone's having a great session so far, not over trading. I know Clubhouse isn't. Hopefully we got a plan to follow today. Rafi, man, we missed you last night in London.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I had a deal with Magnus.
Oh yeah, true.
I told him, you show up for Asia, I'll show up, and
True.
no
Yeah,
show, no
man.
deal.
He messed that one up for us.
Dude,
Yeah, no,
that's
you
not
didn't
even
say
a
that you were
question,
coming, but you
bro.
did say
You
that.
just show up, and I'll be there.
Yeah, Magnus, where were you at, bro, in Asian last night?
He was meditating.
Yeah, right. Meditating, bro, in the quantum realm.
He was doing laying meditation.
Yeah. Lay meditation, yeah. One time we were doing a webinar chat and someone in the chat was like, Rafi, is it okay if I lay down? And Rafi was hosting the webinar and we were doing a meditation and Rafi was like, if you want to go to sleep.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
So bro probably knocked him in.
Like,
Yeah,
what
right.
time is for you, Magnus? Asia. What time? What? Stephen B. What time is Asia for you?
It's
2
for
a.m.
him.
2 to 4. All right. So now London for me is 3 a.m.
Yep. Bro,
There you
Magnus,
go. There you go. So
Yep.
no different.
You get an extra hour of sleep, if anything. Bro, Magnus's Asian session schedule is my London session schedule. So, I mean, we got to make it happen. That's light work for the Viking.
Literally.
But, yo, with daylight savings, Magnus, you can catch an hour.
Oh man.
W positive mind. Nice, bro. Same here. Feels good, right, man? Feels good to be patient, disciplined to the plan. Feels good not to over trade and over risk and all that stuff, man. It feels good to just make progress. That's why it's like we got to fall in love with the process, not only because like it creates the outcome, but because it feels so damn good to make progress, right? So, feels good, man.
Progress, baby, progress. Yeah, now's like your
Sure.
2 week window to catch Asian, I believe, right?
Pretty much.
Probably
I got some extra
catch
sleep
it.
last night in London too.
Nice. Yeah, I was actually
took
up. I was up and I thought the link was supposed to come out at 1:30. So I checked for it, but it wasn't out, and I noticed that. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. Time change.
Yeah. You already know I took advantage of that, daylight savings extra hour for some rest.
Patience, baby, patience.
Yeah, facts, Anthony.
How long does it take to detach from results? Or did it take for me? I'm still a little attached to the results. Not gonna lie, I'm a human like anyone. I want to win. I certainly want to win more than I want to lose. And I think just making sure your size is where it needs to be really helps from detaching, right? Detachment. Again, like I was mentioning earlier, a lot of times we just don't want to lose, right? We say we're okay with the loss if its stop loss gets hit, but we're really not. So like that's really what causes us to attach, and anytime you're over risking, you're going to obviously really want to win that trade. You're not going to want to go into drawdown. You're going to be bringing emotions, right, into that trade with you. And again, we really don't want to bring anything into our trades, right? And those are all unnecessary feelings and emotions that are involved in your trade that just aren't in my trades. So that's why I can hang out and draw down, or I can hit stops and be like, okay, on to the next trade, or I can, wait till those parameters are being hit before I make any moves, is because I accept the loss and I also accept the win, right? So I plan the trade the plan. Therefore, I'm not so attached to the outcome of it all. I have a plan regardless of whether it goes in my favor or against me. And it really doesn't matter either way. The win isn't going to change my life. The loss isn't going to change my life. But for some of us, we risk our whole account, or we risk more than we can really handle. We bite off more, or what is it called? We bite off more than we can handle or whatever. And, you don't realize that until you're in drawdown. And then you're in drawdown, you're like, uh-oh. Yeah, I probably should have lowered my size here. Like, yeah, now you, right? Uh-oh. All of a sudden, you're like, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. And you're like, I should have never opened up 5 contracts. What was I thinking here? You were just thinking about if it went in your favor. That's really all you were thinking about. So you got to do a little bit more thinking than that, right? You got to plan the trade, make sure you're okay with your loss, and, just follow the parameters. Straight detachment.
Yo, remember too, like, you're in a probabilistic environment. Mark Douglas said it too, like, the probabilities will be in your favor over a series of trades, which means each trade outcome is random and unique. You won't ever be able to control the outcome of the next best trade. So why are you trying to? Think about it.
Yep.
Why try to control an uncontrollable?
All you can control is what you risk. Pretty much what you risk and how you manage.
Exactly. Instead of trying to control the outcome, just control what you risk, because that's what you can control, not the outcome. Very well said, Nick. Yeah, Quantix, like, the way I don't get FOMO when people in the community take trades outside of the session times, like yesterday, is because I like to treat trading like a business. So I like to develop business hours to run my trading business. So from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., I'm trading New York session. After that, I'm done trading, So I can't get upset with myself if there's a move that happens after, because I've already established that I'm not trading anymore after 11 a.m. So it doesn't make sense for me to get upset about that move, because I'm not there, So no point in giving yourself that weight on your shoulder.
Bro,
so that's what I would say. Structure some business hours in your trading, so you don't look at every move in the market like you should have taken it, that you weren't even there for.
I hope you guys heard that. 95% of people that attempt to trade will never develop that level of maturity to where it's like, yo, after 11 a.m., my business is closed. Doors are closed. I don't take trades. Like, it's one thing to say it. It's another thing to do it. People say that all the time, but then if a playbook setup shows up, they're on it, right? So it's like, can you treat it like a business? Can you get to that level of maturity where you have business hours. I mean, John's open Asian, London, and New York. So it's not like he's not doing business a lot, right? He is. But after 11 a.m., where the day gets rolling on him, and he wants to do stuff, what's the point of just sitting at the charts all day, right? So,
Yeah.
Not only that, it's just like, all right, so you're driving, you put your phone away, and you're trying to take a set while you're driving, or like I've been there, I've done that, and it's just like it really opens up not only mental capital but more energy for you to do other things throughout the day. You just show up for the
Yeah.
sessions, and if you don't see it, you just come back.
definitely.
That's
You guys
it.
you're more than a trader, You're also a human, you got
Exactly.
things to do as well throughout the day. So you don't want to be jammed up in the markets all day.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like I don't live to trade. I trade to live, right? I trade to live life better, not to serve my whole life to trading.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like other things you do, right? If you're trading and doing other things, now you like kind of take your energy and attention away from the thing you're doing, right?
Yep.
So I personally like to keep my attention focused on one thing at a time that I do.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know for years I only traded New York session. I didn't trade anything else. I never traded Asian. I never traded London. I basically traded from 6:30 a.m. pre-New York into 11 a.m. and that was it. That was like the work day. So again, I didn't see good results until I started treating it like that, to where, okay, my business hours were 6:30 to 11. If I could find good opportunities in then, I'll take one or two trades and then pretty much call it a day. Because you gotta realize, man, you are attempting to do something that 95% are gonna fail at, right? So you have to be different, and you have to be sneaky and cheeky and in and out. It's like jab and duck, right? Jab and duck, right? You gotta get in and move out. Otherwise, the market will destroy you. So if 95% of people fail by being in the market, why do you want to be in the market more than you have to be? I want to get my win and get the heck out of there, right? I want to stay part of the 5% that win on a consistent basis, not a part of the 95 who just, they're playing the wrong game, right? They're fighting the wrong battle when they think it's going to take, when they think like they can trade themselves into profit over like the day, right? Oh, let me just take 10, 15 trades and, I'm sure I'll come out profitable. Meanwhile, the first trade you took was a profitable trade, right? So if you make money, don't give it back, man. 95% of people are not going to make money today.
Facts, bro.
Why are there only 5 trading days so far this month? Because I've only traded 5 days this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Yo, Will. So like, I've seen that happen for like to a lot of traders where they like struggle to let their trade play out and they cut their winners early. Like what I say for that is typically that will happen because you're focused, like you're looking at your P&L, and as the P&L fluctuates, so do your emotions. So I would say don't focus on the P&L, focus on the chart. And the practice or the exercise I would give you to do is walk away, bro, right? Once you get in, make sure you predefine your risk. You got your stop loss, you got your TP set in logical areas based on market structure. Then just leave, bro. Honestly, like go away. Walk out of the room and come back like for the 15, 30-minute candle closure and see how the trade play out. Right? Because you don't want to get in the way of your trade emotionally. Let that play out logically based on market structure. So you set that up and then you leave. So try that out, man. What that will do over a series of trades, if you do that exercise, is you'll realize, yo, these trades are playing out. What am I doing? And then you'll just let it rock from now on.
Yep.
Yeah, you already did the analysis. You already, trust in your skill of being able to break it down, and obviously you have your data and all that kind of stuff. And like Johnny said, just like you already did the job. The job was to analyze, to wait for the setup and execute. After that, you have your plan. When are you gonna get your partials, your base hits, and your stop loss? You already know how much you risk. I mean, if you think about it, it's pretty simple. Just know the steps. Don't skip anything. Just know every single step of it.
Try not to slip up, man. Try not to slip up. I mean, damn. Just don't slip up. Come on. You want to do this or what? Like, if you want to
what we
make
doing?
money long term, yo, you gotta tighten up, and like you can't. You just like no more excuse. Like man to man, like tighten up. Like stop making mistakes. Right? Stop forcing it. Stop gambling here. You want to make money or what? It's not gonna happen that way. Clearly, as you can see. All right, you know you're not getting the results that you want. So why can't you just level up? You know, why can't you just, you know, say, you know what, that's it. I'm done with the mistakes. This ain't gonna work this way. I gotta be a pro and just be one. Just be one. Just look in the mirror and say it's my time. It's my time now.
Just embody it.
Look at the read on this. Great read, by the way, everyone. All we really needed was a top wick here that really touched into that white line, gave us some sort of attempt, and we would have been right in there. So good read. We understood at that how that candle had no lower wick. Don't you love it coming straight down here now? Straight down. Possibly will get that lower wick here at some point. But good rejection. Good read. Just no entry. And that's okay. And if that bothers you, then you still got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Like just continue to level up when it comes to this. And you got to know, you know, sometimes you ain't going to get the read, or you'll have the read, but you won't be able to get the entry. And the pros know that that's okay, right? The amateurs, they think, I could have been in the sells. I could have been in the buys. I could have been in the sells, you know, and they go ahead and they start forcing stuff, just like I used to do when I was an amateur.
It could have been 2% up.
Oh, my
2%
God.
up.
That trade right there, I could have got a 10K payout. Yeah, I'm sure.
Right, totally.
Got Nick mad? Nah. That's mad. Nick getting mad is mad. It's mad.
Just follow your rules, man. Then Nick won't be mad.
Yeah. Just pretend I'm like right there with you. Going, what is that, bro? You're not really gonna place that sell stop, right? Only brokies do that right here. Like, all right. How long does it take to get a payout with Top Step? 5 days of $150 plus, and then you request it, and it takes about 3 days usually. Fixed it, Kyle. You gotta fix me. You gotta fix me a little bit in that. Yeah. That looks like maybe if I ate Chef Boyardee for like a year straight, and then came back, I hit the gym every day and ate like Chef Boyardee, maybe that would be me, but...
Bro.
The chain though.
Nick's looking fresh in that.
Kinda.
Those arms are looking big.
Those arms are looking Chef Boyardee.
What's up with me, though? I look a little strange.
Well, I mean, that's, you know, nothing new.
Excuse me? Shane's fresh, though.
Fresh.
Funny.
Excuse me, what was that, bro?
Fresh.
Yo,
Blow your
Ralph,
nose,
what did you do to
brother.
your hair?
Oh, thank you, brother. No, I'm just kidding. I got a little stuffy nose, man, today. But you know what? It's clearing up. It's feeling great. Sinuses are on another level. All healing activation is getting started, and I won't have a stuffy nose for too long. Forgive me. Some
Bro,
days,
the
you know,
weather's-
you gotta take what you can get from me.
Bro, the weather's changing, bro, you know? So it's like that allergy season coming back with that weather changing.
Nah,
The
I
weather
don't know.
here is
I don't know
going
about
from-
any of that stuff.
It's going from warm to hot.
That's true. That's
So-
true. I don't know about no allergies though. Never heard of them.
I mean, you just admitted to it.
No, I didn't. I just said my nose is a little stuffy.
Oh, okay.
I never said nothing about allergy season or allergies
That's
or whatever you're
typically
talking
what
about.
allergies do, though. Make your nose stuffy.
Maybe for you, I don't know. I
I mean, however you want to perceive it.
I am. I know.
So, true. Go ahead.
It's my truth. Hey, the only story that matters is the one you tell yourself. Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Do I recommend
Dude,
Top
both
One
have
Futures?
stuffy-
Of course. They're probably the best funding company in the world. As long as you can trade gold, as long as they're allow you to trade gold again, then yes. I seen them all on the meetup, man. They all looked like they had a great time while we couldn't trade gold over here.
They're all like, peace, gold.
We're in Colombia. I rebuke allergies. Yeah, there you go. It's a myth.
Amen. Yeah, I agree, fam. I'm just kidding. Allergies a myth. Facts.
You still use toothpaste. Hold on. Do you use toothpaste?
I don't actually.
I don't understand why you don't do a simulation session. I mean, it's probably hard to understand.
This is the best
It
simulation
probably,
right here.
it probably is hard to understand, I guess. Yeah. Is TT playbook setup also applicable in forex? Of course, yeah. As long as you're trading with candlesticks, then you could apply everything that we usually like trade with on a day-to-day. Green check? Green's got to be here. Green's got to be
Yeah, I've
here.
been looking for him. He's probably here. He's just not on the.
Where's the
on the
green
chat.
signal? The bat
Greenery.
signal.
Hey, brother.
There he is.
Good to see you, man.
Activation fees suck. I mean, you know, every fee sucks, but I mean, at least with the activation fee, you know, you're getting ready to get paid. So, you know, two ways to look at it. Like, hey, I can activate my live account and make money, or I gotta activate this account. Probably not gonna make any money on it, just like the last 20, you know. So you gotta just switch up the perspective when it comes to that. You're a mermaid? Hey, let's go. We got mermaids trading out here. What other community you know got mermaids trading in it? Where's the likes at? Oh man, let me go to the stream. How many likes we got?
Only 280.
Oh, that's horrible. That's bad. That's real bad. 280? Those are rookie numbers, man.
Chat, can we give the stream a like? Like, this guy's a goat up here, Nick. he gives us these gems every day to change our life positively. So it's like the stream.
Come on, guys, like it. Please.
We got a goat in front of us.
No, allergies? I don't have any allergies. Those are non-existent in my life. I don't know what allergies are.
Exactly.
Straight
I
denial.
like it though. Good mindset.
You can't see, but he got vision.
That
I'll
helps.
tell you that. It's not what you can see with the physical eyes, but with the vision. That's funny, dude. Dominic, where'd you find that, bro?
Hilarious.
How many likes we got?
Appreciate it, chat. Likes are going up now.
There we go.
Much better.
Beautiful, beautiful. Gold's going up, likes going up, life going up.
Income's going up.
We got a 4-hour closure coming up here. Wow. Do we? Hey, we might remain bullish here on this 4-hour. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, really good closure. Actually, yeah. Like if we have this closure on the 4-hour here, chances are we'll continue moving up. Right? You might even get like some sort of onion here where we could take buys to move up. But we'll see. We got 3 minutes.
Like that.
3 minutes. Maybe can we get to 1,000 likes in 3 minutes? Yo, if everyone actually liked the stream right now, we could get there. Hey, if you guys could do me one favor, I'd love to see this stream get 1,000 likes today. I really would.
Yeah,
I don't know
honestly,
why I would. I don't even know if there's any point or purpose. Maybe just to see if you guys got me like that. Let's see. We'll see how we do.
Like it up.
That'll
the
determine my activity here on YouTube for the rest of the week.
Oh damn.
No likies. The guys gonna be like, "Hey,
Chilling.
where's Nick at, guys?" Internet issues. For some reason, only the clubhouse works today. We'll pull one on you like that. Hey,
Yeah,
take your
more
time. Hey, look, gang, take your time. Take your time. No rush. I don't even know why I want likes. I really don't. It sounds cool. No likey, no trade. Yo, that should be the first thing. I know. Usually when I go on a stream, I usually like it.
That's like a dopamine hit, bro. I like it.
All right, we out of excess. We're out. All right. right, 30-minute coming back up here. 1 hour, still no lower wick, unfortunately. 4 hour is going to give us a bullish closure here in the next 2 minutes. So we'll see what's up here. We'll see what's up. I think we do a fresh top-down analysis. What do you guys say? What do you say? What do you say?
Yeah.
All right.
That was good.
All right, let's talk about this. So now we have officially, so before when we got here earlier, we did not break those daily highs just yet, right? So now we've officially broken through all the highs at this point, 1, 2, and 3, right? So we are starting to aggressively push up here on the daily time frame. Our 4 hour has started to make some decisions here as well. So it looks like we've got a leader candle that has stepped up, and it looks like in about 1 minute, that we may close above the range here. So if we do close above that range, we are now stepping into the next range, right? So if we're leaving the purple range, which is probably right here, and we are stepping into the green range, which is going to be up here, we have a lot of clean traffic, right? So that 4 hour can really begin to move up here. All that clean range to the left looks phenomenal. So again, the daily has broken the highs. The 4 hour has pushed through the highs. It looks like we are going to close pretty strong bullish above the range here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is a bit spooky, not going to lie. We might need a 1 hour closure above here, which is totally fine, by the way. It just depends on this 15-minute chart. So 30-minute also looking a little awkward here. 15 trying to set us up, but I think it's going to close doji. So most likely, the sells will begin to work out here as this 4 hour candle is going to need a lower wick. So could we anticipate the potential opportunity to take the sells for that lower wick and then, you know, maybe look towards buys later after that candle has been or that lower wick has been established here? So could we get a read on the sells? That's the question here. 30 minutes going to close bearish. 15 is also going to close bearish. I think before I do take any sells, I would like to see a closure at this point because now we've moved down. I really wanted my sell from up here. I wanted to close down here. So I think if we can get a bullish candle here to start the 4 hour, followed up by a bearish candle, which breaks the lows and all that, I think we are in a really good position to catch that 4 hour candle, making a new lower wick coming down here. So yeah, and then maybe buys down here after everything is all settled. So that's probably what I'm looking for. If we can snag some sells on that 4 hour candle here, making a new lower wick, which would be this move right here, I'd be open to that. If we can't catch those, then once that 4 hour low is in place, then I will be looking for potential buying positions, right? But definitely want to buy down here after the 4 hour wick has been made. Again, if the 4 hour candle closed bullish, right now we're most likely going to see a move down to make this lower wick before we move back up. So the question is, while we're here together, can we get our hands on that lower wick, right? And that lower wick would again be this move down right here. Maybe we can get it, maybe not. We'll see. We got to wait for candles to kind of play out here. So as of right now, we're probably going to wait on a bullish candle, try and get a support here, and then a closure below to get that bottom wick. And again, if not, then no biggie. We could always wait for the buys coming back up here. NQ sells. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and look at NQ, and let's see what we got. Let's see. All right, 4 hour candle closed. Man, I want to see that candle close below. Unfortunately, your 4 hour candle closed bearish, but it closed above the range here, so that'll make things a little tricky. You still got nothing here on the 1 hour. Yeah, my ranges still stay the same here on NQ. Closures above look good. I'm still open for buys as that 4 hour candle closed right at support. I'm also open for sells, but we have to get below 71 and get into all that clean range. So I still got the same exact ranges here on NQ. Actually, I think if we kind of pop up here, I'd be a little bit more open to these buys, being that that 4 hour candle closed right at support, and then start looking for this trade right here. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. But unfortunately, that 4 hour candle did not close below. I really wanted to see if that candle can close bearish here below the range, right? That would give us much better direction. Now that we haven't done that, we could reject. So a nice closure below would have been great. We did not do that, so let's wait here and see what happens. Any idea on how to take buys and sells and all that? Yeah, you just got to hit limit orders. That's all. So limit order in, limit order out. So if you have a buy stop, then you have to have a sell limit to take partials. What pairs did I trade before locking in on gold? I traded a lot of, I got a lot of it on my Instagram. I did a lot of GBP, JPY. I did AUD, USD. I did GBP, AUD, GBP, USD. So I traded a lot. When my wife was pregnant with our first kid, what I would do is I would just trade London every night. So while she was sleeping, I would trade. And yeah, I used to trade a lot of pounds. So a lot of like GBP, USD, GBP, AUD, and GBP, JPY. But that was pretty much it. I actually have not dabbled with many pairs outside of those ones. I think I have them in like, I don't know, maybe in here, charts or something. Yeah, these are all like old school, you know, trading that I would be doing. This was GBP USD. So this was, I can't tell what that is, but GBP USD, yeah. Who knows the movie? Who knows the movie? Anyone can guess? Anyone can guess? I think we've done this once or twice here. Yeah, but basically, yeah, I would trade a lot of the pound. A lot of the pound. GBP USD there as well. Yeah, you guys can go back and watch some of my journey. This is my brother John, 15 years old, taking like his first win and all that. Like this 270 weeks ago. Euro USD, Johnny Gems was trading. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, that was GBP JPY, so GBP
Euro
JPY.
USD.
Just a lot of pound, a lot of yen. I'm sorry, a lot of pound here. Pound AUD, you see? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we started trading gold right around this time. Somewhere around this time. Yeah, look, gold. Beautiful move on gold. There was a time where I was like sample sizing gold for a bit. And then eventually started just trading gold only. Yeah, these look at time to eat trading. Started a long time ago. A long time before the live streams, believe it or not. So yeah, this is probably when I started trading more gold. Yeah, you see, it's been all gold so far. Just little 1 lots, 3 lots, 50-cent lots, all that. I used to trade some Fibonacci's and stuff. You know, it all looks good. It looks great, but little Fibonacci action. Hey, here we go. That's what we talked about making money, right? How do you make it? How do you make it? Yeah, you see, these are my early days on gold. You know, just taking little $100 wins, $60 wins. Yeah. Good times, good times. But yeah, you guys can see a lot of my older stuff. If you go to my Instagram, I pretty much just left it up there.
Yeah, bro, check it out. It's beautiful. Journey's documented.
Yeah.
Nick's really been spinning the gems now for a while. So there's
Yeah,
a lot of
just-
gems in there.
Man, we've been trading gold now for a long time, you know, like 4 years now trading gold, and basically been trading this system now for like roughly almost 4 years. Yeah, I've been basically trading this system ever since I started trading gold. Best time frame to look for celeries and all that. I don't think there is a best time frame. It's all about correlating them and seeing which one works out the best. So I really don't have a best time frame, believe it or not. I know some people will sell you on the idea, or it'll be like clickbait on YouTube, like best time frame for successful entries. You know, I know all that, but like honestly, you got to correlate them all, right? There's really no one time frame that, hey, all I need to do is see the price on one time frame, and that's it. It's a correlation of everything for me. And again, I think that's why I get such good, like, accurate results, is because the correlation that comes into all of this plays a major role. So you see how I don't really step into the market unless I'm extremely confident in what I'm about to do, and that usually will yield or end up in a green trade or green day. So that's probably my biggest strength, is I'm just very picky. and I just don't take any trades. So again, it's all about correlating and taking the best trades that you can possibly find, right? Still deal with red days and whatnot, but not as much anymore when you are extremely picky and you know exactly what you're looking for. So that's pretty much, once you know exactly what you want, you will not settle, right? And once that setup begins to pay you over and over, it's very difficult to, jump in on random trades at that point when you know there's good trades that'll really help you out. Man, this is whack. Goldie. Yep, there's that 4-hour low. So
Buy's coming back up.
yeah, I think so. That's pretty much the plan here.
Yep.
So would have liked to take the sells, but there's our target right there. So yeah, we'll see about the buys now. 4-hour candle low is in place, so we'll see if we can create some structure here for the buy. It looks pretty good. Yup, it's a matter of correlating all the time frames. That's how you're going to get the best results. That's how you're going to get the best trades. The best analysis is really by just looking at all the time frames and trying to come up with a story, right, that backs up your analysis. $95 traders are losing. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And it's not because trading's so hard. It's just they can't overcome themselves. So again, you think I was talking to one of the elite guys yesterday about this, because he's succeeding a lot, right, in his life and in his job and in his marriage and whatever, right? But over here in the trading game, it's not working that well, And a lot of the times the reason is because the game you're playing over here, right, is not the same game you're playing over here. Yet you're trying to bring the same actions that it takes to get money here. Let's just call this your job. I hate to curse here, gang, and to even write the word, but just if there's kids in the room, just hold their ears. Your job, right? And then trading. We'll call it T for trading. So what it takes to win here, right, is a lot different than what it takes to win here. And I explained it as if it's almost like basketball and soccer or football, right? Same type of idea. You get a ball, it's filled with air, right? It's got to go into a net, right? There's multiple players on the field. But what happens if you're playing over here on the soccer field, right? And you pick the ball up and start dribbling it, right? Is that going to help you win? No, illegal, flag being called, right? Or what happens if you start playing basketball, but you think it's the same as soccer, and you take the ball you inbound the ball, and then you just start kicking it? You will look pretty silly, wouldn't you? Yeah? Because why would you kick a basketball and why would you dribble a soccer ball? It just doesn't really make that much sense, does it? I want you to know that that's how it seems when you try to apply the work ethic that you use from your job or your other business, and you try to apply that same strategy here. Right? That's what it looks like. It looks like you are dribbling a soccer ball. So you got to understand, these are two totally different jungles here. These are two totally different sports. The goal is to still win. Notice how the goal is still to get the ball in the net, yet it's done differently, gang, right? So again, a lot of people come from this job mentality, and they try and put all their effort here, brunt force, right, to try and make it happen. But you just can't do that here, right? Again, you're at your job. You can pick up extra hours. You can work extra days. You can make the time up. You can make more sales. You can make more phone calls, knock on more doors, right? You can do a lot of stuff to make things up, right, if you fall behind or whatever. But in trading, you just can't do that. You have to actually just wait for a trade to literally fall into your lap. It's like hunting. If you're up here on this tree, right, you can't shoot anything unless it crosses your path. And once it crosses your path, boom, right, and it's yours. But if nothing crosses your path, what are you just going to do? Just shoot? It doesn't make sense. It's stupid, right? It doesn't work. It's not how the game is played. So if you can begin to understand that this game, right, it comes with totally different rules that this game comes with, then you won't be so dissatisfied or discouraged, right? Because again, this right here It's a mindset shift that most ambitious traders come in that are doing well outside of trading, right? Some of you guys are in dynamite shape. You guys have incredible careers. You make a lot of money. You have great families. You're great husbands and fathers, and you're doing really well, and moms and all that. And then you come here and you just struggle. It's hard. It's hard for the winner to deal with that, right? So what I'm saying is I admire your ambition, but you got to learn how to harness it better in these markets. You know, your tenacity and your just ambition to go is not going to help you here. This is where you got to slow down. You got to chill out. You got to, you know, really be selective on the bullets that you shoot. It's not like over here where you could just shoot them all and, you know, throw some mud up on the wall and see what sticks. This is a lot different. It takes composure and it takes precision, right, to win here. So if you are an ambitious guy or girl out there and you're struggling with this process right here, just understand you trying to use your own effort and brunt force is literally like picking up the soccer ball over here and trying to dribble down the field and shoot it into the net. It's just not how we play. So adapt your mindset, shift your perspective on what trading is, so that way you can actually get results here, and instead of just trying and putting all your effort in to only no success. All right. Major issue that a lot of people deal with. And I dealt with that too. I had a bit of a chip on my shoulder when I came into trading because I'm a winner, right? Just like you guys. So I want to win. I felt like I had done enough in life at that point, so that success should have just came automatically to me. And I know a lot of you guys feel like that. You guys got great jobs and all that, but again, you've got to earn this. Success here in trading you have to earn it, and you have to earn it every day. Whatever happened for me last month, if I don't keep applying the pressure, that I won't get those results next month, right? So even me, even Raja, even the top dogs, right? If they don't stay on their game and continue to play by the rules, then chances are they will get, you know, destroyed just like the rest of people. What game? What game, baby?
Gems, bro.
Yep.
Hopefully people are listening.
I hope so. I hope so. This has helped a lot of people that have come into the elite program, again, that are just straight up studs, but they were not seeing the success that they would have liked in trading, and it's simply because they were literally just trying too hard, trying too much, believe it or not. So all right, let's see if we get support here. If we can get support, then the opportunities are there for us to go long here based off that 4-hour candle. If not, then I'm going to be going long on the golf course.
Four.
No one swinging no one talking my backswing, right?
Yo, what's the lineup today? Who's playing against who?
Me, Joe, and John.
Yep.
Hopefully they're not afraid.
Robin?
Hopefully they're not afraid to put some big money on it today.
Like 1v1. 1v1v1.
Basically, lowest score wins.
Yeah.
Nice.
Winner takes all.
And if I don't get a trade here, then I'm willing to risk pretty big today.
Me too, bro.
I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling it.
Same.
Snap.
I trade Asian session, London session, and now New York session. If I take a trade in none of them, then we gotta risk big in the golf course.
You see, I'm really comfortable here, but here it's just
Yeah. Us right before we about to slice a window.
You guys could put
That's
bets
what we're
on it too,
talking
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's hilarious. Speak there in my back. Norbin speaks there in my backswing. All of a sudden, he's like, "Yo, how come I don't have clubhouse access anymore? And why did I get a refund? What's going on here?"
Norbin would never do that to you. Only Joe.
Never. Come on, Gold. Just literally making us watch it up and down here today. My goodness, Goldie. Here comes that 4 hour.
Anthony, you're right, bro. This guy Nick's been putting all night. I gotta be careful.
I was taking some putts last night. I definitely had to get prepared for today.
I'm gonna have to start taking some putts too.
Goldie. All right, let's see if we can catch ourselves an onion here or some sort of support. Yeah, move down without us here. Let's see if it'll move up with us.
Damn, C Melly. Come on, bro. I'll remember that. She was a Nick over me. Whatever.
Rips the Velcro on his glove during the backswing. Yeah. My brother Joe got pissed one time because like when the brake lets up on the cart where it does that like clink noise. It happened right in the back, and we were like, bro, we were literally like 40 yards away. So when you hit a bad shot, you will literally blame it on anything. You will find anything possible to blame why you shot the ball in the woods. It's hilarious. Like, yo.
Like, bro, you're breathing.
Yo, did you really have to breathe that loud? I'm sorry. It's allergy season. No, I'm just kidding. All of a sudden, it's like, yo, you're the reason. You're the reason why my ball went into the woods, not because I left the club face wide open and swung like an amateur.
No, it's the funniest thing ever, bro. I'll just look at Joe. Like, I'll just be looking at Joe while he has a terrible shot, and like he'll just look at me like, bro, like getting pissed at me, like, bro, come on. Like he's getting upset at me for looking at him.
You ever seen that one video where the guy comes up to the car and he just curses out the dude in the back seat? Says like, "You're driving like an idiot." He's like, "Dude, I'm not even driving. I'm in the back." He's like, "I don't care," and just speeds off.
Yeah, bro.
That's like Joe when he hits a bad shot and he just tries to like blame us.
Yep, literally, bro. And we're just looking at him.
So you see Joe is gonna hit the ball, you guys like start like looking at
Bro.
the phone and look it up. Like
Bro,
you don't even
Joe-
looking at him at all.
Joe is a trip. He's a trip, dude. Like this past one, my brother Joe got caught in the bunker, and usually he gets right out the bunker. But bro, this time he there was like, when you get into a bunker and there's like a steep like wall, like a lip there, dude. He just hit it, boom, right off the wall, right back to where. Again, I'm like, and Joe had the lead. Joe, bro, he had a 4-stroke or 3 or 4-stroke lead at that time. And I'm like, man, we could use another one of those. And boom, again. And then he got emotionally hijacked, gang. It's like when you lose a trade, you just want to get right back in. So he didn't take his time to do his little rhythm again. He just started chunking it like, come on, just started hacking it. And, bro, that put like,
Dang.
bro, I think when it was all said and done, Norbin knows the number. I think it was close to like 12 strokes, bro. So he was mad at us about that too because he couldn't get the ball out of the bunker. But I don't know. Well, I didn't think it was our fault, that I think he should have been able to get that ball out the bunker. And
Definitely wasn't our fault, bro.
yeah, man, bro went from up 4 strokes to down 4 strokes in one hole, man. It was tough.
Crazy, bro.
It's tough. And not gonna lie, he kind of like cheated when he took it out. He kind of like put it on his puck, like it was kind of like you put a puck on a hockey stick and like flip it up. Yeah, he kind of did that. He kind of did, but we'll let him slide.
Whatever.
12 on the board. 12 on the board. You gotta feel for him a little bit.
We felt for him.
Hey, he still almost won the round. He lost by 1 to me
Because we didn't let him. We gave him a good score, honestly, on that one.
Yeah, we hooked him up.
If we would have gave him his real score, he would have finished nowhere near us.
Yeah.
But it's whatever.
It's all good. It's like gold right now.
All right,
just
Gold, what's up?
leaving us. Wow, look at that 1 hour pack, by the way. Very nice there. Very nice. Market is art, man. It really is. All right, we got 8 minutes. We'll see if we get an opportunity in here. But if we get a support just like that, this looks pretty good to go up, fill that 4 hour wick, and then potentially even continuing up here.
Yes, sir, Gary. I'm looking forward to it as well, man. Can't wait. We're going to have some good games. Good competitive games. With some beautiful weather as well on top of it. So you can't beat that.
John's actually gotten very good at golf.
Thank you, bro. You're good as well.
Hey, W. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but if you guys are looking for like a good copy trader, we just got a discount code. It's a TTE with Trade Syncer. So we just got that. That's where you can basically copy trade multiple funded companies and multiple funded accounts. Magnus just finished up a whole tutorial on how to set it up, how to connect accounts, like a couple of examples and whatnot. So that should be up in the like tutorial section on WAP pretty soon here, maybe in like a half hour to an hour. And if you guys are confused on how to use it, go check out the video. And that's probably the best way to probably copy multiple accounts now, is using that trade syncer. Especially, like I said, if you have Top One, Top Step, Tradeify, any of these companies, they can all attach to one copy trader, and you could probably trade like 10, 15 accounts, which is dope. Green. Why didn't we take the pack runner? Just didn't want to take it off the 1 hour, solely off the 1 hour. I want structure here. Remember, best trades. Best trades is what we're looking for. Best trades is how we really stick green on the board more often than not. We take any trade, then we run into potential opportunities to, get any random results. But we want to keep this green for the most part. We're not afraid of the red, but we want to do everything in our power to make sure we're leaving here green today. And the only thing that we could really do is wait for the best, very, very best setup. So in my opinion, the 1 hour is not the best setup here, but any sort of support that gets formed, we could buy off of it. That's probably what I'm looking for. 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Yep.
And let's look at NQ here a little bit. Might have something on the NASDAQ here too. Might have something. Closures above look pretty good here. 4 hour is also rejecting out of that support. Going to break its own high here. 1 hour looking good. Yeah, 30 closures are necessary. The pack runner is typically where you have a candle that doesn't have a lower wick. So a lot of times, like, you'll see like a candle kind of close above a range, but there's no lower wick on it. So a lot of times, like, what'll happen is price will come down here. It'll kind of create the low. It'll start moving back up, and it'll usually go back down and actually give this previous candle a lower wick. It'll come back down there and give that candle a low. And again, I know you see two candles here, but a lot of times that's just like the 1 hour. Let's just say it's a brand new 1 hour candle, and this is just two 30-minute candles. So you'll get the first 1 hour candle to move up, and then the second half of it comes down. It creates a nice little lower wick, right, for itself, like a true lower wick, and then begins to move up. So that's typically what will happen. And then usually if it's like a 15 or a 30-minute candle, you'll see what we call the pack runner. And sometimes we'll use that to just build on confluence when it comes to taking the trade in that position. Yeah. Good question. My favorite forex pairs that I traded most was XAU USD and GBP JPY. Yeah, and again, I did like all Aussie dollar, so AUD USD was also good, and
Euro.
probably I wouldn't say Euro USD,
Yeah.
but maybe GBP USD. For
How does Euro be moving nowadays?
I have no idea, no clue.
Cares.
I think every trader first starts with like Euro USD. You go on YouTube, it goes, Euro USD is the most popular pair to trade. You're like, really? Who's trading it?
Literally.
But I think everyone starts off there.
That's where I started, yeah.
I know, we just seen 270 weeks ago. You took a $200 win.
Damn, bro. I forgot. Yeah, it's on your Instagram word. That winner's luck.
How do you start a live account? You just open an account with any broker, wire money into it, and boom, you got a live account.
Maybe ask ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. I've been trading for years now. Not much profits. Just found you a week ago. Awesome. Look, you will keep running into zero profits if you don't make adjustments, Josh. So what I would recommend is really just, again, don't try and bring in your past experience. Try to start as a beginner. If you really want to make money, right? Start as a beginner, lose the ego, get the chip off your shoulder, and just enter into a learning phase. This system right here has made me hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in payouts in live capital. This system has also put up over $2 million in trading profits in prop firms and whatnot from traders in the clubhouse. So there's no doubt it can work for you. But will you slow down and to pick it up, right? That's the question. So what I would recommend is learn the system, watch the YouTube videos, you know, understand the playbook, and really begin to sink your teeth into this, right? Understand that it's going to be extremely challenging. You have to overcome a lot of just trading stuff from the past, so you're going to have to rewire your brain, which is not easy at all. But if you can do it and get disciplined with that, and then begin to really catch on to this system, lower your size, you know, get your repetition in, start to see the plays more often, bro, in like 4 to 5 months, you can completely change that sentence. Like, where you have been trading for years and made no money, we've had 100+ people come in here that never ever made money trading, and all of a sudden they listen to some of the advice that I just gave you. They slow down to speed up, they lower their size, they get their reps in, they get to see the playbook play out, and all of a sudden their name shows up on the payout page. And then here it is again, and here it is again, and now you've got a trader that begins to get into flow state and start taking payouts on a consistent basis. And I'm sure that's what a lot of our goals are, right? To begin to pay ourselves pretty often. We have hundreds of examples here, so there's no doubt in my mind you can do it. But I do know that your journey will be challenging, and it will take a lot of discipline. It will take a lot of grit and mental composure, but I believe you can do it. I really do. So just lock in, you know, forget about what you've learned in the past if that's what you want to do. Hang tight here. Don't even worry about making money for the next month. Really get your reps in, start to understand what the system is, and yeah, there's no doubt you can do it, brother. No doubt. Very true. Been clicking for me since I jumped in. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it is. It's hard for it to not happen, man, because again, once you take advantage of the law of association, and now you got, like, especially if you get into the clubhouse. Like, I didn't even mention getting into the clubhouse because you may or may not be there yet either. You know, YouTube is really good as well. But man, you get into the YouTube chat or you get into this clubhouse, and the environment just takes on some momentum of its own, and you start to see, okay, you know, I think I could do this, and you know, that's a big confidence booster.
Thanks, bro. Like you say, Nick, make it so hard to lose that it becomes easy to win. If I just show up every day, trade edge, manage risk, think in probabilities, how am I not going to win long term? It's impossible at that point. It has to happen.
Yep. It's got no other choice.
It's the formula.
Yep.
It's the formula.
Yep. All right, so we got a decent closure here. We're going to need a pretty good lower wick, but all in all, looks pretty good. 4 hour looks great to continue moving bullish. 1 hour looks great to move up. 30-minute looks good. We got our little support going here now, and yeah, let's see if we get a lower wick and take advantage of this move.
Sure.
Give us something better. A true bottom wick here we want to see.
Yep. The jobs.
Gold and S&P. No, gold and NQ. Yeah, gold and NQ. Yo. Hey. No. Wow, what's up?
Where do you want to go?
Golf?
Yeah.
A little bit later.
Okay.
Yeah, we get it.
Thank you. Thanks, my girls.
No
Appreciate
FOMO.
that. No FOMO. We need a re-break of the low here. Re-break of the low. This right here could shape up to be an A+ setup. Yep. Yeah, we got to wait. If we can get that break of the low here, that'd be great. It'd be really, really good. I think gold can do it. What do you think, John?
I think it can too, bro. Probabilities are high, it does.
You seen that bright light green? That's my wife when she comes in. She's so fine. She's glowing. She's like, oh, the door's open. It's like the heavens open up. I'm like, wow, what a beauty. What a beauty.
Yeah. Love you, bro. No other way to live.
Showing up every day. It's changing my thought process, helping me with my patience. Amazing, Josh. Let's go, bro. We're rooting for you, man. We're definitely rooting for you over here, just like we're rooting for everyone. So I can't wait to hear about some of your very near success in the future. Come on, Goldie.
We're close, bro.
See, I would be mad at myself if I took this trade and lost. So if I did this today, I would be very upset when I know I should wait for a steeper lower wick. So
Right. Remember, chat, it's not about what happens now, but about what happens most of the time.
That
Like
might
I
even
said,
throw
we're
off
in
my
a
golf game too.
probabilistic environment. So we need to play the odds game. We need to focus on what puts the odds in our favor, right? Like we could win today on this setup, but we can lose on it more times than not over a series of trades. So it's all about following what puts the odds in our favor over time.
Yep, exactly. How much do you consider risking on an eval? If you're using a 50K, I always like to say go down to MGC. So 50K accounts, go to MGC, and I would trade 5. I would basically trade 10 as my low and then 15 as my high. Just to keep it simple, MGC, that means with this, you're trading every pip that moves, you will make or lose $1. Every pip that moves here, you will make or lose $1.50. Yeah, $1.50. Yeah, $1.50. All right, can we break the low here? Yeah, so I would use either 10 or 15, high or low. Yeah, most of the time I'd probably use 10, and then if it's A+, then I will use the 15.
We told y'all, chat, lower wick was coming.
I think we can get something better than that still.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Candles must be so it's a new candle, so ideally it'll make a lower wick. This one here, I do believe it could make a steeper lower wick, but I might even lower my size just because this is a 1 hour candle that's already in motion. 4 hour candle, but yeah, nice, a little bit steeper would work. This is so if we get the steeper wick, to answer your question about the A or B, I think that this is a A. But if we only get this one here, then it might just be like a regular B. Let's see if we could break that low. If we could break that low, won't get a nice push below that white line, that'd be great. Then the buy stops on the break of the high will look good. That'll be the re-break of the 4 hour high, 1 hour high, and all that. So
Love it.
doom doom doom. MGC on a 50K account. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I was trading the GC chart on the 50K. I was doing 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I think going back, I would probably do like 5, 10, 15 on a MGC. All right, I think that should do it there. That'll re-break the low for us. So yeah, I'm gonna have a buy stop now on the break of the highs here on Goldie. So let's see, the steeper the wick, the better. But that should do, right? If we re-break the 4 hour high at this point, break the 1 hour high, it should continue up, fill that wick. So we'll look for partials here at 52.30 and then probably full TP up here at 52.38.
Looks good. W, bro.
Yay.
We waited.
Let me set this up over here.
That's why we wait for lower wicks, chat. If this thing doesn't come back up and break the highs, at least we're not experiencing drawdown and potentially losing capital.
Exactly.
So see how patience and discipline pays, not getting into trades.
Some of you guys are in already, and you're like, man, I sure do hope it breaks the high and get these guys in. You don't want to be in that situation, jumping in early. Now sitting in drawdown for no reason, right? Just any sort of a candle that only gives you like a little tiny lower wick, chances are that's going to break the low and give you a much steeper one at some point. So combine on Top Step max F. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if that's the max you can do, then on my combine, yeah, I would do that. Buy stop placed, yeah, it'll be placed right here on the break of the 4 hour and 1 hour high. So if we can re-break that high now on the 4 hour plus the 1 hour, we should see our push. But right now we need a lower wick on this 30-minute candle, and I think that's what's happening here.
Yep.
What's happening, Green? What's happening?
Great patience and discipline here. You like holding for this wick fill, Nick?
Yeah. I mean, I like partials around like 31, or at least break even.
Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah, but the wick fill is looking pretty clean on the 4 hour, because you got to understand the 4 hour has a lot of room, right? That wick fill is like, look how much more room we have on that 4 hour chart here. So, really the main wick fill is probably 68 here, which is way higher than the current wick fill. So, Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It does not look bad here at all.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I like that as a target. It makes a lot of sense for the higher time frames to go up there.
Yep. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, great correlation with the 15-minute and 30-minute too, and 4-hour.
Yeah, yep. Boom, boom. All right, let me set this up here on Trade Ovate. Buy stop. Cool. Yeah, let's see how we do. Starting to come back up here, so let's see if we can break the highs and get a little push here on the 4-hour. Get a little pushy.
Job done. The job is done.
Get a little pushy here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. You know, you can probably increase your size a little bit now. Stops for me are probably going to be kept below the range here, so probably like, again, I still can't believe I say this, but probably like 180 pips. And then TP, you got like I'd say like 100 is probably where I'll look to, you know, secure some of this bag here.
That looks great.
All right, can we make a move on Goldie? 4-hour, starting to pump. 1 hour, starting to pump. 30 gives us support. That's exactly what we want to see. Stop loss is going to be below the low. Yeah, below the range. Somewhere around like, I'd say 52, probably 52.07. Yeah, somewhere down here. A little bit lower than the actual wick.
Back in the range, yep.
Would I say this is A plus? It's pretty A plus. It is. It's like a B/A in my opinion here. Why? Why is it that though? That's the question you should ask. Why, right? So we got a 4-hour break of the high. We got a closure above. We have a 1-hour break of the highs here. We have higher time frame correlation in place. Our daily candle already smoked the previous daily candle highs. 30-minute has a support that we're going to take the buy off of. We got a rejection from the downside here as well that we were really looking for, especially on that 1 hour. 15-minute also closing above the range. Clean traffic to the left. Decently high volume coming in. So those are the reasons why we're looking at somewhat of an A plus setup here. So we got 20 minutes left on the 30-minute candle and on the hour, and yeah, we gotta wait. Just
We got 5
gotta
minutes
wait.
left on the 15, bro. Do you want to wait?
5 left. Yeah, we might wait. Might wait here.
15 seller.
Yeah, 15 might give us a celery play here, so we could wait. We got 4 minutes left on the candle, so what's the chances that this candle shoots all the way up in 4 minutes? It could happen, but it's probably very low. So I think what I will do is follow my rule here, delete for about 4 minutes, and just make sure that we don't do anything funky here, like get tapped in and drop back down or close with no wick or whatever. And then once that's 5 minutes is up, we'll add that play, that position back in.
That's the big thing that you say right there, you know. It's your rule.
It's my
So we
rule.
gotta
Yeah,
follow it.
yeah. It's just a rule that I've seen help us in the past. Anytime we go against that rule, for some reason we end up losing that trade. So.
Yep. At that point, I'd rather be out wishing I was in than in wishing I was out, so we can confidently delete.
Exactly. Yes. Yep. Let's delete real quick. And yeah, we might get a better stop loss too. That's a good point. So with that being said, I'm probably still going to use my stops down here, but now I know, like, if this candle gives another lower wick, right, and breaks the high, I know that if this low breaks, I could probably start to manage a little bit. So yeah, everything looks pretty good still. Let's just wait these next couple minutes and make sure we actually stay above the range here. If we close back below, I'm probably going to play some golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Only 657 on the likes. Oh my god, no wonder why we didn't break the high.
Damn, bro.
Oh my
So
goodness.
he's like, give the stream a like, chat. Let's go.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, like the stream if you're feeling this banger trade here. 15-minute celery play, cooking. And if you're not feeling it, then don't like the stream. Facts, Richard. Yeah, we could get better stop loss here too. That's a good point. Really. Yep, BRB strat incoming here.
You know something's cooking when the BRB strat is in place.
Yes, sir. Facts, Rafi. You know it. You already know that 15 sellers guaranteed now.
This right here like that, if it closes like that, it's like a T, you know?
Yeah, man.
Like taking a street off the T.
Yes. Facts, bro. Easy.
Right
Easy,
there.
right? Yeah. Bro, I haven't hit a baseball off a tee in so long, bro. I really want to.
Oh no.
I got like FOMO from it.
Such a it's interesting, you know, because you have a thing right there and some people still can't get it right.
Seriously, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Some people swing and
Same
miss.
thing same thing with golf, bro. Like
Yeah.
the ball is right there. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? It's like no moving.
I know. Why is it so hard?
Yeah.
My first swing ever in golf, I literally swung and missed. It's so it's funny. Funny how it works.
They call it T-ball when it's like kids. Like they're like four to six. They call it T-ball.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They're saying it should be easy to hit the ball off the tee, and some people still struggle with that. Yeah,
Dude,
T-ball is
that's
fun.
awesome, Shane. Yeah, he
Yeah,
played when he was young. That's awesome.
nice, Shane.
Bro, I don't remember playing T-ball, bro. I feel like back in Venezuela, you
Bro,
just start playing the game.
that's like an American thing only, bro. T-ball.
Like this whole
You ain't,
coach pitch and
yeah, right,
machine pitch, bro. I don't remember none of that, bro.
bro.
The kids were throwing the ball all over. You were getting hit, and
Yeah, bro. You ain't playing T-ball in Venezuela or
I don't
DR.
remember that. Nah,
Those dudes
maybe I
are,
play somewhere different, but
yeah,
I
bro.
don't remember that at all.
Those dudes are training for the pros at that point.
Those kids are already committed at 12, bro.
Yeah, literally, dude.
Those guys have like verbal agreements already when they're 12 for X $1 million, and you have kids here at 12 still
Yo,
playing break ball.
yeah, it's crazy. That shows you the slight edge between the two and the way they go about things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Closure coming up here.
Closure, closure.
There he is.
We're back. Okay, we are going to close above here, so I think we're good to re-add this. It's going to be basically a 30-minute trade here. Buy stops. Yeah, so I'm going to put them back here. Same deal. 30-minute time frame gives us the scoop here. We're closing bullish above with a rejection and whatnot. So if we break the highs here, 4-hour, 1-hour highs, everything still remains pretty much exactly the same. Buy stop. Boom. All right, let's see if we can continue up here. See, if you're in the trade already, it's like, we don't know if we're going to continue up, right? But if you have patience, at least you know, hey, if we re-break that previous high now, right, we have that opportunity.
No.
Why did I remove it? I added it back. I wanted to remove it with like 4 minutes left. A lot of times what can happen with 4 minutes left on like a 15 candle is you go like this. You go up, boink, and then you come back down and you close bearish. So, and I could have said, man, I could have just waited that 3 minutes, right? And we would have been good to go. So that's one of the reasons I delete. The other reason too, sometimes is you'll get the candle to tap you in, boom, close with no top wick. And then all of a sudden the next candle starts driving down. So those are reasons why I like to wait. If there's like less than 4 or 5 minutes on the candle, I wait and just, make sure that doesn't happen. All right, let's go. I think we're going to continue up here, though.
Me too, bro. That 4-hour. Trust the read.
Yep. Trust the read, the correlation. All right. Why not move the entry to the 15-minute candle? It's a better entry, but not a better confirmation. Yeah, so I'd rather be fully confirmed here and break that 4-hour high before I get into buys, especially when it's just like a couple pip difference. Yeah, so it's a better entry technically, but this one's a little bit more confirmed to where we can break the high and expect a quicker push, so to speak. Yes, sir. My TP. So my trade will look something like this. Stops will be down here below the lows, somewhere around somewhere around 08-ish. And then TP will be somewhere up here. So something like this around, what is that? 39? Yeah, 39. And then any runners here today, there's a zone right, I think it's over here. Yeah, this one right here. Let me just pay attention to that real quick. So that zone is probably like the full target. So yeah, somewhere up here like this. So we'll see. Maybe we can get a partial TP up at like anywhere between 30 and 33, and then a full TP up at 56. Venezuela, they mix MMA with baseball. Yo, that's crazy. At the age of 2? I like it. I like it.
But Rafi was facing live pitchers at that
Live
point,
BP.
bro. 2 years old.
Yeah,
Live,
bro. Like it was like 4 or 5, bro. Like I don't remember the coach pitching us. Just practice though.
Yeah.
Game? Nah.
Bro, I had a coach, Dominican coach Rafi. When we would take batting practice, he would literally throw batting practice like
Just wing
like
it.
this, bro. like bullets right down the plate like nonstop, bro. And he would also do like soft pitch like nonstop as well.
That dude was a
Crazy.
tank.
I had a coach saying like, if you can't hit me, you can't hit nobody.
Yeah.
He was super close too.
Yeah, bro. And bro, he would hit ground balls so hard. I remember one time I had this bruise on my knee for so long because like I took a bad hop on me.
But my guy was also like
We had a baseball coach,
60.
bro, that he would have us catch grounders barehanded.
Yeah,
Dude,
right.
you can catch it
Barehanded?
barehanded.
Oh.
You can catch it with that. Yeah, with the
That's
real
hilarious.
balls too. It's like, geez,
For real, bro.
people
Crazy.
breaking
Nick, I should-
the fingers and stuff.
Right, yeah. Nick, what'd you say about him?
No, I was just saying he was like 60 years old too. A guy.
Yeah, bro.
You
I
would
should
think
send a
you would think
picture
this
of him in
guy's
the
like
chat.
25, 30.
Yeah, he's ripped, bro,
literally.
for his age.
Shredded.
I'm gonna try to find the pic.
Your parents like, what happened? You at baseball practice? Nothing.
Yeah, right. Some people in the chat probably may even know him, honestly.
What's his name?
Jose
Jose?
Reyes. Yeah,
Jose Reyes.
but not Jose Reyes like the
Oh,
shortstop.
I was like, what?
But Jose Reyes like is his name. Yeah, Juan Duran knows him. What's up, Juan? How you doing, bro? Yes, sir.
Oh,
You
he
know what I'm
knows
talking
him. Okay.
He's very well known like from where we grew up, like well known in like as a baseball coach.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll definitely send a picture to you. No, he was such a savage coach, such a great coach.
All right, here we go. Volume coming in. I can feel it. I can feel it. If we break the high, we should get our push here. Respect the patience? Yeah, bro. What's up, David? Yeah, man, you got to. You got to respect the game here. Got to respect the game. All right, are we going to break this high or what? I think if we break it, we should get some volume dumping in. If we continue to struggle here, then that'll probably be it for me. But we'll see. Spidey's patiently waiting, respecting the patience. I dig it. I dig it. Top step change. How many contracts? Yeah, I think it's still 5 MGC for like the top of it. Come on, Goldie. Come on, Goldie. You can do it.
Right up.
Is there a chance for a gold sell? There's a chance for anything. There's a chance for a sell, a buy. But I don't see anything that leads to like selling here. So I just see something that leads to me buying. So for now, I don't see the sell, but there could be a sell happening for sure. All right, do we get this last push in this 1 hour candle here to re-break the highs and fill the wick? We'll see. Stops are back in the range below like 52.07, 52.08, somewhere around there. 712. You see, the more likes we get, the closer we get to entry. Here he is. Yo, this guy was literally 60. This is who was giving John batting practice. Dude is nuts.
Hell yeah, bro. Turning into
60.
70. Yeah, bro.
Savage.
And yo, guess what? Between like when I would go pick the balls up, like after he would throw me a bucket, I would pick them up in the cage. Bro, he would go do like pull-ups and push-ups, literally like while I would do that. He was crazy.
Yeah, he was insane.
Yeah, hella respect for him.
I am 12.
I am 12. Yeah,
Literally just another
5 minutes.
Yeah, he played for he was the new player for the Little League World Series.
Oh, they got it one deep.
I'm only 12, I promise.
The
Look
one
it.
that went deep.
There's my birth certificate.
Hilarious, man.
Too funny, too funny. All right, my friends, with 5 minutes left, I shall delete this, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But you guys can keep the order in if you like. I just have to follow my rules here. Yeah.
Got it.
We'll get a 1 hour closure too. So we'll see. 15 closure above would be good though.
Yep.
Man, we really wanted that. We really wanted that 30-minute candle right there. So that might be the play. Cheers, mate. Cheers.
We may even have like close with a nice like with more of a fuller body on the 30-minute too, like
Yeah, we could.
which would be even better support.
Yeah. But yeah, I deleted. We're struggling a little bit. We're struggling. I deleted too? Okay, great. Great, great. New 1 hour candle. Yeah, new 1 hour candle opens up in 5 minutes too, so. With the inverted celery, do you need a bottom wick on the trading candle? Yes, at least something. You know, I always like to have at least something there, even on the celery play. Like, I like to have just at least a little flip or some type of attempt to make the wick before I enter. Every now and then I'll enter like with no wick, but that'll only be on like a 15-minute celery play. I at least want to see something that looks like, you know, this guy, or at least something that looks like that. Mm-mm. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. The perfect lower wick, though, in my opinion, would probably be something like this one right here. Perfect. See how it's like obviously there? Like this one is okay, but in my opinion, that one's still a little short. Same deal here. Very short, short. Too short over here. That one's great. This one's great, great. So you just want to see something, right? This for me is a little too short. This one though, very good. Very good. You see how we moved up there? All the way up after that bottom wick was created. So yeah, a little too short. This guy here, too short for me. So yeah, these are all good. 1, 2, 3. So you just want to see it. You know, you want to say, okay, I can get some confidence in that one right there. Dang, Goldie. Wow. All right, this might be it for me. This might be the day. I usually don't trade after 11. Unless I get into like that 1 p.m. window, then maybe take some trades, but
Yeah.
2 minutes. We might call it here. We might not. We'll see. No trade day is a W? Yeah. I definitely prefer a no trade day over a red day. That's for sure.
Of course. We're gonna let the candles make the decision for us.
Candle will decide. Hey, anytime you got higher time frame confusion, it's going to be tricky on the lower time frame. Just keep in mind, today we're sitting right in front of CPI as well. So no surprise that we're kind of just struggling a little bit here. Going golfing? Let's go.
I'll see you there, Green.
Yep. I'll see you there, Green. Boom, 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 boom.
Boring trading is profitable trading.
Boring trading. Don't think we got a New York trade in 2 weeks. No way. Not that long. You come here for the trades?
You come here for the trades. I come here for the gems. We are not the same.
I think we took a trade last week in New York session. No? Thursday?
I think so. We took a trade last week at some point.
9:15 last week, man. Where were you?
Yeah.
Where were you on Thursday? It was a beauty. It was 120 pips.
I think it was actually 180 pips, bro.
Was it 180? It was something like that. 150, 180, 120, somewhere around there.
Somewhere.
That was Thursday. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, beauty. Nice little sell position.
We managed that one really good too.
We did, yeah. Actually, that one was a really good trade. Yeah, I remember now.
Yo.
150, yeah, it was 150 pipper.
W.
Look at it right here. Oh, I didn't like the stream. Let me like that stream. Yeah, there it is, man. There it is. What you mean 2 weeks? You trying to scare the rest of the chat out of here, man? Come on. Don't worry, chat. We take trades every couple days. Who was that, man? Hey, man, that's fake news. All right, that's it for me, man. That is it. Yeah, we're struggling here. Yo, that's hilarious. Wendy Williams is like, what? All right, gang. I think that's it, man. That's it. There's nothing going on here. We attempted it. We really understood the move up. We understood this move back down, too, but just could not sink our teeth in, right? Just couldn't get an entry there. The buys may work out. Again, the 4 hour is still pretty bullish for the most part. 1 hour is still bullish, but it's not looking... It's just not looking the same here. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to force anything. I will go, enjoy my life here, and then we'll come back for Asian session and look for some better trades at that point. All right?
Sounds like a plan.
Yee. All right,
The
let's
W
do
plan
it.
right there.
Who's pregnant in a room this large? I'm sure many, many people are probably pregnant. Yeah? All right, y'all. Great session today. If you like the buys, they're not too bad. I'm over it at this point. 11 a.m. probably my shutdown time here. So good stuff. Way to stay patient, stay disciplined, and good read on the market here overall today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Asian session. I'll see you guys there.
See you later tonight.
Rafi, Johnny Gems.
Boys.
Thank you for
Rain
having
on
us.
me.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Rain on me.
Speed it up. Speed it up. All right, chat. Love you guys. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. See you guys on the next session. Peace.
So he use me like I'm trying to change. Ain't pouring spirits, he flow through me, he just pouring rain. Lay my chains in that water, hit that blue grave. Heard your voice in Memphis, how my oldest got his name.
Hey.
Father tell me bad songs, 1 in the morning, meditating fast. How you don't know what you driving, but got something fast. See my brother's life change when that whip crash. I got whiplash, where the spirit got my head turning. Time to
Order
put trash.
filled.
I wanna serve how Jesus serve him. It's a flash when he coming back. What's your purpose? It's a mismatch, turn the earth flat. Copy. Rain on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me. Clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me. Clean my spirit, feed
you out living on glass. I'm going back, I never thought I'd make it without. Out to the same watch out. Like, what are we talking about? Chillin' with God and he working it out. Do for you, I can't do for clout. The message stressing me out. Like, what? I know we lit, we up. Following God, I'm making it out. Rain on me. Rain on me.
Help me grow, I couldn't do this on my own.
You came into my life.
Rain on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me. Clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me. Clean my spirit, feed my soul.
All I do is ball, make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was young, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them a struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Point flip, the way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans on the kick, pull the curtain back. Yeah, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't feel them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 1842, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah. Said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was young, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them a struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song go, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get it on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, kinda Nick, went exactly how we plotted it, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted, then we got it is. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was young, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them a struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.